Hey guys, this is Craig, the lifestyle coach, and I wanted to talk a little bit with you guys about. You see all these blisters on my fingers, right? Well, I had an experience recently where I was over in the Tri Cities for. I went over there for the Tri Cities Marathon. They had a half marathon, a marathon, and then a marathon relay, and I ended up doing the marathon on the hand cycle, and then got finished with that, and then was thinking about going out and riding a little bit more, but I ran over some these things called goat heads, and the goat heads caused me to get a flat tire. Actually, I got about 12 punctures, about 6 in one tire and about 5 in the other, and so I decided to go ahead and just put my bike in the car and not ride anymore. And so I got in my everyday chair, and my everyday chair is literally just my normal get around chair. It's not sporty necessarily. I mean, it's titanium and it's nice, but it's not meant for racing by any stretch. And I ended up going up to the start line to support another guy. Hassan was there, and he was in his racing chair. And when he took off at the start line. I decided to go ahead and just ride alongside of him for 10 feet or whatever. And 10 feet turned into 100 yards. 100 yards turned into a half a mile. Half a mile turned into a mile. And I ended up I kept checking in with my body, asking it the question, can I do this? You know, like, is this far enough? Can I keep going? What should I do? And my body just basically kept saying, yeah, you know, we're good. We're good to go. My lungs were in great shape. My cardiovascular system was in great shape from all the training that I've done. And so my everyday chair wasn't really taxing my cardiovascular system. My arms felt pretty okay. I've been doing some strength training lately, and it's been awesome. And so I kept checking in with my bodies, because normally going even a mile in my everyday chair would be a problem. Mostly a problem the next day, because my shoulders and my triceps and everything would be it's almost incapacitating. So I got through the first mile and thought I was probably going to be done, and I kept going. And I ended up catching up on the uphill to Hassan, and kind of inspired me to keep going. And I passed him, and then he passed me, and it just ended up turning out that 1 mile turned into a next, and I ended up kept asking my body, can I do this? And it kept saying, yes, yep, you can. And so the moral of the story is I ended up doing a half marathon in my everyday chair, just under 2 hours, an hour and 58 minutes, I think. And I just did something that I never even really considered doing before, but when the opportunity presented itself, and I asked the question, can I do this? The answer was yes. Yes, I can. And I wonder about, as you go through life, anybody that's watching this, as you go through your life, have you prepared the way to have more yes days? Are you learning habits of health and learning to discipline your mind, learning to go to the mental gymnasium where you manage challenges and you grow, and also going to the physical gymnasium where you're growing your body and where you're doing things, the choices that you make with your food, and just the whole body, mind, finances, those 3 areas. Are you going to the gym in those areas so that you can become stronger, so you can have more yes days? That's one of the things that I do as part of my vocation. Is I've been working on myself for years, but I train other people to have more yes days, and it's absolutely rewarding, meaningful, and I love the idea of having more yes days. And so I'm just asking you the question, do you want more yes days? Where you wake up and you ask your body, can I? And it says, yeah, absolutely, we can do that. If you're looking for more of those, you might consider who are you connecting with? Who in your life has more yes days? And find out what they're doing. Of course, I'm available if you want to chat with me. I'd love to partner up with you. I still need partners to build more Yes Days as well. So anyhow, fun stuff. Great experience at the Tri-Cities Marathon and Half Marathon. I had a great time, and so I thought I'd share that with you. Thanks for listening.